Hello, welcome back to another video. Anime Dion here. We are doing What If Luffy Had the Sharingan Part 9. I think it's Part 9. Either Part 8 or 9. I think it's 9. So, yeah. We last left off where Luffy had just unlocked his Mangekyo Sharingan. You know what I'm saying? And, because he was falling down with a giant golden ball on his fist. So, it's hard for him to, move. So, he's falling down even faster because of that, because of Enel. Yeah. Let's end the video, but before we do that, play the intro. And also, subscribe to Grimshot.
My darling, I love you, 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 I l
So yeah, subscribe to Grimshot. And I also thank him. So link down in the description. He made my what's it called? He made my intro. So yeah, please go subscribe. Also subscribe to Marx Spade. He made my thumbnail and banner. So yeah, let's get into the video. Luffy falls down, and as he's falling down, he unlocks his Mangekyo Sharingan. And yes, you guys may be thinking, oh, it's just a Mangekyo Sharingan, you know, where's the chakra? No, instead of chakra, it's used with Haki. So like basically with his Sharingan, regular Sharingan, he already had loads of chakra. Loads of Haki alone. And you know what I'm saying? He had loads of Haki all alone by himself, anyways. And when this happened, when he had unlocked his Mangekyo Sharingan, loads of Haki just poured out of him. Like anybody, even the people without Haki, could just have a feeling. It's not a feeling of Haki, but it's like a sense of like pressure, you know what I'm saying? And Haki users like Zoro and Usopp can only have a little bit of Haki, and Sanji has a tiny bit in him, which is mostly observation and not really armament Haki. They all sense this. Oh, Robin has a little bit of Haki too, so yeah, we all know that. And Enel, you know, I can't have Enel being weak, you know what I'm saying? So he has Haki too, like strong Haki, pretty strong Haki. And he sensed this, and this made him even like madder and angry and scared a bit. So yeah, this is causing him also a reason to destroy this whole island. Luffy's falling down as his eyes, all he is filled with is rage. And no, it's not regular Mangekyo, it's already eternal Mangekyo, because there's nobody else in the world for him to get Mangekyos from. Eternal Mangekyo. So it's just regular eternal Mangekyo. It already starts off as that. And around him is loads of Haki as he's falling down. It's so strong that the gold ball around his fist just cracks up and destroys as he's falling down. He lands on his feet, right on the, like, not the bottom, but like where the whole fight is happening between Robin and the, you know, the people of Jaya, you know, Jaya and the people and the you know, the angels and stuff. They're not really angels, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so like Luffy literally lands on his feet, and around him, he literally climbs up. You know that Dio walk where he's like putting his feet in like the wall. He's like doing something like that. Well, there's not too much wall because, you know, it's kind of a sky island, so yeah, you have to like climb up, and he does that, and he jumps up each island, and he makes it to the top. Sanji, Zoro, and Robin stop, and Zoro yells at Usopp, you can handle this on your own. I know you can. We gotta go. Usopp's like, this'll be easy. Usopp pulls out one of his weapons, and it's like, I haven't used this one yet. And we'll get back to that later. We're back to Luffy. Luffy's Haki is destroying, like, Whitebeard. We go to Whitebeard's crew, and Whitebeard can sense it. He opens his eyes, he says, it's that beast. I knew he'd be something, but this is just crazy. Marco can sense it too. People around him as he goes up are passing out. Zoro isn't passing out, and Robin and Sanji aren't passing out, but they can feel it pretty hit. It's like pressuring them. It's kind of like spiritual pressure, but yeah. He's on his way up, and he's like really destroying these people around him, like badly. Like he's going up, and like you could see not normal people couldn't see the Haki because nobody could do that, but like people that could see Haki, if you see that, like Zoro could see it clearly, and it's like all platinum, you know what I'm saying, and it's humongous all around. It's like an aura, you know, Like, you know, Super Saiyan? It's like that, but even bigger. Like, way, way bigger. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, something like that. With, like, basically hockey, though. He's on his way up, and he finally makes it to the top. He stares Enel in the eye, not even putting him in a get you juice, just stares him in the eyes, and Enel sees his eyes. He says, "You're that kid I heard about. Shoot." He used his lightning speed to get as fast as he can, but Luffy, as he's running, grabs Enel in his like lightning bolt form, and he tells Enel in his face, he says, "You can try to destroy this island, but like Luffy is letting like the freaking the Uchiha. He's not an Uchiha, but you know how it is with the Sharingan. Like the Uchiha darkness taking over him for a bit. He's like, I'ma kill you with all the might I could." Luffy says to Enel right in his face. Enel sits there watching Luffy, like in his eyes. Enel has so much fear in his eyes, you can see it. Zoro gets up there and says, Luffy, stop. Luffy, calm down. Luffy looks back at Zoro, and Zoro just stops there and says, and tells everybody behind him to stop and back up slowly. They back up slowly, and Luffy, with his finger, like literally his hand, he literally goes straight through the heart of Enel, killing Enel just like that. And then you guys may be thinking, oh, Enel's gonna take a big part in the story in the future. Just wait. I said killing, but technically he's not really dead. That's all I gotta say. Ending the whole, reign of Enel so quick. Luffy then almost passes out, but is stumbled and caught by Zoro. Zoro picks Luffy back up, and Luffy gets back on his feet, deactivating his Sharingan. Luffy, not as angry as before, but it still has the angry tone, says, Nami, grab the treasure you could, and we're bouncing out of here. Luffy says. Luffy walks away. Zoro asks Luffy what happened, and when he flashes his Mangekyou Sharingan at Zoro, putting him in a genjutsu, and when he even flashed that, it like the bit of an aura of his haki came back. So yeah, when he uses that Mangekyou Sharingan, his haki just spikes up like to the max. It goes super hard. Not max of his strength. That's not even his full strength at all whatsoever. Nowhere near. But yeah, it does a lot. Like that haki alone, it's probably like not white nowhere near. Not nowhere near, but not white bear strength. No. Not Kaido strength. Probably Big Mom strength haki, or like Doflamingo or Katakuri strength haki. Yeah, like that strong. Luffy's literally that strong when he uses this mode. Luffy jumps down Sky Island, but on their way down, the island begins to crumble. Luckily, Jaya has already fell down right back into its place, and some of the citizens are saved because of Usopp. Usopp basically did that. We head back to where Usopp was fighting, right? He shoots his thing. It's like a golden ball made of gold. When he shoots it, it's not even an explosion. It's just like sparks come out of it, right? Sparks come out of it and they enter the land. And then the land begins to crumble and it falls. Usopp smiles. He says, yeah, good thing it's not completed. Because if it was, everyone here would have died. He smiles as he looks up to wonder if they're okay. But then he also sees the islands crumbling into lightning. You know what I'm saying? Luffy jumps down as fast as possible. He grabs Nami right after she grabs the golden treasures and takes them down, leaving Enel's body there, just to sit and die, leaving Enel to die. He grabs Luffy grabs Zoro, Sanji, Robin, and Nami as he's down there. And then when they make it down to Jaya all the way down, he grabs Usopp and Chopper and ends up getting out of there as fast as possible. They look up one more time on their way out, and Sky Island blows up. Everyone left there on Sky Island is dead, pretty much. Well, not everyone. But yeah, let's continue. Luffy, without a word, doesn't speak for hours until Zoro speaks up and asks Luffy, what had happened? And what is that strange amount of power coming from you? Luffy looks back at Zoro and says, Zoro, I'm a one in a kind, okay? Don't anger me. I will never kill y'all, but bad things can happen. He sits down, and Luffy's not angry at the fact that he's angry with himself. He killed loads of people. He didn't even mean to do that fully. He didn't mean to do all that. He just meant to, defeat Enel. But with that anger spike, he couldn't even control himself. So Luffy tells himself to not use that power unless it's fully needed. And now we're heading to Water 7, which is the best word. Well, actually, I think it's the long island or whatever it's called, Long Land Island or whatever. We're not doing that. Boring, trash, garbage arc. The only reason why I did my other what if is because we were trying to get a new player character. But nah, we're chilling. Okay. Now it's time for Water 7. It's time for Water 7. But we head to the government. Government in the Seven Warlords Sea arrive at an island. And some of the higher-ups in the government are talking about who's going to replace Crocodile. Well, we already had talked about the subject a bit because of Garb's show up in the last part of the what if. Yeah. Just want to say that. They talk about who's going to replace Crocodile and all, and so and so, and many people such as Doflamingo show up. And yes, I know this is different from the story. One of the higher ups say, Doflamingo, you head out there. This kid's a threat. I need you to end it. So they head to the Water 7 seas. You know what I'm saying? They head to where Water 7 is and they stop at the island. My bad about that, but yeah. They had the Water 7, the island. The big giant. I love Water 7 arc. Honestly, it's one of my favorites because the island is so dope. With like all the fountains and stuff. And we finally meet Frankie and those other people. Frankie's crew. I know that happens with Usopp, but Usopp really wiped him out so quick. I'm not even trying to get into that. Like, it's bad. Like, it's horrible. He doesn't even need to use a powerful attack. He literally just used one of his moves, and it's a powerful attack. But to Luffy, to Usopp, it's not even nowhere near his strongest at all. So he really wipes out Frankie's crew all alone, pretty much, and meets Frankie. He's the first one to meet Frankie. Him and Chopper, of course. Chopper always tags along with Usopp. Usopp's his favorite, pretty much. We all know this. We always know this. Usopp's Chopper's best friend, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. Usopp meets Frankie, and he sees Frankie, Frankie is pretty angry with Usopp for wiping out his whole crew. Before Frankie could do anything to Usopp basically, beats the crap out of Frankie and asks Frankie what he do for a living. What he does. What is cool about him. Why is he a captain? You know what I'm saying? Frankie says, Captain, huh? I don't even want to roll these fools, I guess. Really, I build ships. I'm great at building stuff. Usopp takes this in as a thought. He looks at Frankie's arms. He says, you're a cyborg? Frankie says, there's lots of reasons to these arms. Frankie says, I guess you can call me a cyborg, but yeah, these arms, they're robot arms, of course. Some of other parts of my body are robot arms, but yeah, we don't really talk about that, says Frankie. Usopp says, why not? You're pretty good at building stuff, huh? How about you talk to my captain and you join our crew? Frankie says, no. If that means leaving Water 7, I'd never do such a thing. Luffy smiles. He says, well, once you meet our captain, honestly, I think you'll be convinced. Frankie smiles. He says, no such a thing. Oh, and for those of you guys saying, it's like, what's it called? No, wait, never mind. No, that's not yet. Not yet, at least. You know what I'm saying? Isn't what's it called? What is it called? What is there? Going Mary gonna die? No, my bad about that. But yeah, Frankie. I know this is different than the story. I'm telling you, this is what if, so it's gonna be different in general. Most of the straws, they all love each other. You know, they all treat each other like family. It's just they're stronger, so they're not afraid to go on their own and do things. You know what I'm saying? Usopp's not a little scaredy cat like he is in the original. He is loud and jokes a lot, like in the original. He's just like himself, but he's not goofy, you know what I'm saying? He's not a weakling. But yeah. Frankie's like, alright then, show me this man. If I approve of him, then sure, I'll join your crew. Snap like that. We head to Luffy's perspective, and he travels along the island, and you know Sanji basically he looks for cooking ingredients, stuff like cooking, and he finds about how like the salt on the roof, the salt water from the sea salt water that goes on the roof and dries up. We all know that. Well, if you watch One Piece closely, we would know about that. I actually want to try that. Man, I wish Sanji was real low cap so he could like make me some food. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. What's going on? Zoro, you know, he doesn't really do much, but goes around looking for any sword materials or swordsmen to fight, because he's bored. And if I had to rank Zoro in, like, strength, he'd probably be, like, post time skip. So after time skip, Zoro, like, beginning already. Yes, already. But, yeah. Nami and Robin, they go on their own together. They're chilling, you know. Nami looking for treasure like always. You know, that girl wants some money. She loves her some money, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah. My bad about that, once again. So, yeah, Luffy and the crew, they end up meeting up together as they've done some things on their own, which I won't talk about now, but we will talk about that later. They end up going to shore where, Going Mary is, but it takes a little while for Usopp to get there. Usopp hasn't got there yet, as he's still dealing with some things with Frankie. So, yeah, pretty much, they get there, and Luffy instantly sensing something. And it turns out to be Aokiji. It has me saying, oh, Aokiji came right before they got to Water 7. No. Nah, Jit. Aokiji coming now. This is my what if, okay? We gonna get that, okay? Stop playing with me. But, yeah. Luffy basically encounters Aokiji, and Aokiji seeing Robin behind Luffy with the rest of the crew, yells, "Is that Nico Robin I see, huh? Good luck with that. She's a killer." Luffy, having trusting Robin by now, says, "That's Nico Robin. Yes, she's a crewmate. So if you want to do anything to her, you have to go through me." Aokiji, taking that as a threat, instantly uses his code fruit, or how I say he ain't no me, Logia, instantly charges at Luffy, sensing not much. Luffy, knowing that Aokiji is a strong opponent, activates his Sharingan. Once Aokiji sees this, pulls back and gets serious. Luffy he says, "I'll kill you. Touch any of my crew members, and I swear I'll end your life right here and now. Yeah, I know who you are, an admiral, and I'm not scared at all." Aokiji says, "Pretty dumb for a kid." He charges for Luffy, enhancing his fist in, hockey, some platinum hockey, of course. Punches Aokiji dead in his stomach. Even with the Hiei no Mi, it does not go through because it's informed with hockey. Punches Aokiji. Aokiji tries to freeze Luffy, but Luffy uses hockey to negate that and kick Aokiji in the back of his head. Zoro gets ready to attack, but before he can do that, Luffy tells him back down. Luffy says, "This is my fight." Luffy punches on Aokiji a bit more, and then until Aokiji gets serious himself. It's a pretty good fight going on. Everybody moving top speeds We all know that Luffy is light speed by now. We do know that because he was really boxing with Enel, who is lightning speed. So, yeah. Luffy and Aokiji are really going at it, and this is when Nico Robin starts to get worried. She doesn't want the crew to know about her past, as she is not too trusting not too trusting of them, of course. Luffy then gets beat down by Aokiji a bit, and Aokiji goes to attack a crewmate. Right before he could, Luffy says, yeah. Luffy activates his Mangekyo Sharingan instantly. Instantly, I say. Aokiji pulls back and gets on a run. He feels the pressure of this hockey and knows that it's not nothing to be meddled with. Knows that he needs to get away, or he may even be killed. Before he can get away, Luffy grabs him by the neck and looks him dead in the eye and tells him, I won't kill you now, but listen. Even if you laid one finger on her. He loses, he can't even control himself, Luffy. I'll murder you, as he chokes harder to Aokiji with his hand strangling Aokiji's neck, saying to him, you'll be dead, I tell you. Spits on him and throws him into the ocean. Aokiji doesn't hit the ocean exactly, using his Hie no Mi, freezes the water so he doesn't drown. He instantly runs on water, which he can do because of the Hie no Mi. He uses it to freeze the water so he can step, you know what I'm saying? He does that with his bike, and he gets away. Robin, seeing this, feels, safe a bit. She feels more enclosed. Well, for now, at least. We head to Aokiji Perspective as he's running his way. He says, I have to go quick. That kid, he's a monster. I could have done something. I could have probably ended him. Aokiji thinks to himself, he says. But I wasn't prepared for a battle like that. A battle like that would have been ended horribly, he says. He says a battle like that would have ended horribly in his mind. I apologize for that. Again, I know. Again. But, yeah. We get back, Aokiji could have... Now, basically saying that means, Aokiji could do loads of damage to Luffy, you know what I'm saying? Aokiji could have killed Luffy in that moment, but he wasn't prepared for such a battle. Especially at that time, he would have probably died if he stayed because, he wasn't prepared or ready to fight someone of such strength. He gets as fast as he can back to, Marine headquarters, one of them at least, to warn the rest of the admirals, saying that there's a beast coming, one that they have to kill soon, so he doesn't end up somebody the most dangerous. Luffy could end up as one of the most dangerous people in the whole entire world. Yep, because of how strong that haki was a bit, and you could tell that's not even half of Luffy's power. I'm telling you right now, Luffy is a GOAT. Okay, that's not even half of his power. So Luffy's different. Okay, I'm just saying. Luffy turns around and he deactivates the Sharingan. He says, I apologize for using such power. A bit angry. He looks at Robin. He says, Robin, you have my trust and respect, and I care for you as if you're my family. But you're going to have to tell me why. And that's where I'm going to end the video. So yeah, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can be updated on my daily uploads. And yeah, peace out.